Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we are actually going to be doing a script review of something I just created. This is not for Matrix Solutions, the company. This is for something else completely different that I do for FiveM, if that's why you're here. Now, if you were directed here from FiveM, this is going to be reviewing basically a how-to setup of my recent script universal commands that I just released, I guess. It hasn't released yet, but it will be soon. I apologize for, first of all, these black bars on the side. It just doesn't really fit my resolution that well. Also for the bad mic quality. It is very bad. But today we're going to be going over how to set up the universal commands and kind of showing you what they do, as it can get complicated for some users. There's a lot to read, there's a lot to understand here. So the first thing is Discord integration is in this. I put it into a lot of my scripts. I enjoy Discord integration. I always make it customizable, so you can change it if you want it on or off, colors and all that. So just like my last script, universal Discord command, this is not the same. Universal Discord command was one Discord command specifically built to report one thing, and it was a lot easier to use. This one's more complicated. This script allows you to create up to 5 commands of your choice, any command name, and there's a lot of customization here. As you can see, this is all in the config file. It is laid out very neatly for you, and it will log you into a Discord channel such as Bugs. As you can see, I was doing a lot of testing here, trying to get it all working like I want, and I got it good enough for release. If I feel like it, I may come back and make it better, but let's go over the configuration. Discord, or config.discord, is currently it's set to true. Change from true to false to turn off Discord command logging. Now, if this is true, it will log in to a Discord webhook. If it is false, it will not log. This is your Discord webhook, which you can find a how-to guide. I haven't created it yet, but it will be in the folder. Config color. This was also an option in the universal Discord command. No, this is not the universal Discord command. They are two different resources. They are very similar. This is kind of a more advanced version of it with more options, more customization, all that. Discord color. This you can change. Instead of sending or giving you a link to find them, it's not as easy because you have to get the hexadecimal color and then you have to convert it to decimal. So I just laid you out common colors here. Now if you really wanted to, you could search up hexadecimal, get that color, and then go hexadecimal, or search hexadecimal, convert to decimal, and then convert it like that. And if you use the right website, you may find this, but I've laid out common colors. Default is red. Actually, I have it set to green, so I'll just do this. There we go. And okay, so down here, these are your 5 commands. If you have, this is like you know, those basic command resources where it includes tweet, out of character, 911, dispatch, trying to think of some more, announce. Now, another thing I just thought of, there is no is admin. Like, if you are admin, you can type this. If you're not, you cannot. If I did that, it would be double the work. So this doesn't really matter to you. But every time I add one of these options, it doubles this. So right now, technically, I would have to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and double that. These would all be double the size. This is one command right here. It takes forever to add all the customization and then config, if you're copying and pasting it, once you have one down, it's easy, but copying and pasting it, that's also easy. But then making sure you get every config to be number 5 or 4 or whatever it is a pain to get perfect. Anyway, that doesn't matter to you. This is like those basic command scripts. So up here, as you can see, I have a /ooc out of character command. So the command, you're going to type /ooc to trigger it. This is the command itself. Command subject. As you can see, I have an OOC space, this like line here, space. If we go into game and then do /ooc test, it is going to send OOC space line space your name. In here, it is OOC space line space, and then technically right here would be player's name. You're not going to put that. I always suggest you keep it like this. So if you were to add 911, you would just copy this and then make it 911. Now you cannot change the name being in there. It will always be in there no matter what you do. But OOC is how we have it. Here, this is the command color. Now you do have to go to this to get it. Currently they're all set to white except for this one. This one I've set to a gray. Now to get it, you're going to copy this link, paste it into your browser, which I already have open, and here's how you're going to get it. You can select color from here, or you can go into the color wheel, say I want light blue. So, as it says in here, these use RGB color codes. Example that, RGB. So, R is 0, G is 198, B is 229. So, if we are going to do this, 0 is R, so we're going to go into the configure. Now you can use Notepad or Notepad++. I'm using Visual Studio Code, it's a lot easier. So here, R was 0, G is 198, and B is 229. So now that we have that set up, when we go in game, where it says in the chat that OCC space line space Benjamin M, that will be the color. Currently it's gray. If I were to save this and put it in and restart it, it would be green, which I will show you. Okay, set the response to the command if config.command1 response is true. So you only have to worry about this if this is true. What this does, if this is true, so say I make this true, we can then make the command respond. So like, this is an OOC message. Alright, save. Let's do that. We're going to import it really quick. Let's restart that, and we're going to do t/ooc test. So as you can see, not green, the text is now blue, which is what we changed it to, and it said this is an OOC message. This is an OOC message that will only show for you. You cannot change that. However, you can change the command itself. The current command OOC is sending to everyone. If we go back to here, and if you don't want it to change globally and only display for you, you would then make this false, and it would only show for you. And command response, if we make this false, and we don't need to get rid of that because it's just not going to read it. Let's open up this, let's drag it back in, and go to this. As you can see, it did not respond with this is an OOC message, even though we have it right here. It's because we have this set to false. This will allow this to be said. And as you can see, we changed the color from gray to blue right there. And down here, global, true or false. I can't really show it to you. I don't have two screens to show you, but some commands would be displayed globally, others wouldn't. Now, as you can see, since I do have Discord is true, all of this is indeed being logged into Discord. OOC test, OOC test, OOC test. I could make it remove this, but I was actually having troubles with it. Now, I am a newer dev, so don't beat on me too hard, but all of this is customizable. This is Discord, this is the commands, this is what it says before what you typed, this is the color of what it says before you typed, this is what it responds back. If you have this true, it will respond with this back, and if you have this to true, it will send to everyone in the chat. If you have it set to false, it will only be displayed for you. Now, say we want to add /911, and we're going to make this say, please submit 911 calls in the CAD/MDT. So the command is going to be /911. The subject, as I said, I suggest you do this. You don't have to, but I suggest you do. 911. The color, we're going to make it blue, a darker blue. So let's go into this. We actually already have this open. Let's just go into this, and that's a good blue. 015-229. So let's go back to this. 015-229. We are going to add a response, so we're going to make response is true, and the response is going to be, please submit the 911 call in the CAD/MDT. And we don't want it to be global, it will be false. You don't want this to be global, this is sending it to just you, you're not going to send to everyone. Do that. So, and I will show you one more example after this. Now, normally I don't make videos to display scripts. It can be complicated for some people though. So let me quickly toss this in. We're going to replace all the files, go into FiveM, restart it, and we added a command /911. So we're going to do /911 help on beach. Okay, so as you can see, the call is, or 911 line Benjamin M, that is blue. We made that blue. Help on beach is what we said, and we have it set to respond. Please submit the 911 call in the CAD/MDT. Works just like we did, already added. No need for requesting someone else to create it or anything. Now, if 5 commands isn't enough for you, you can then download a second one of this, and instead of starting universal commands, you can start universal commands 2, and then you can configure all your commands again up to as many commands as you need. If we set it, I was going to set it to 10, but that would be double what I have right now, and it would be such a pain, even though it's more time consuming. It would probably take me a good hour to do now that I have this done. Now probably like 30 minutes, but still a lot of time when you could just copy the script and configure it much easier. So we're going to do a third example. /announce. Now this should be for admins, so I might add that eventually if you guys really want to see it. Otherwise, I don't really have a need, because there's very few commands that are going to require admin. But yeah, so and here we're going to do announcement. Down here we're going to make it red. We want it to be red to catch people's eye, I guess. So red is going to be 25500. So we are going to go into the editor. 25500. Down here, we're not going to have a response. So we're going to make sure this is false. And we do want it to display globally, so we are going to set this to true. Now make sure you are changing the correct command. So command 3, command 3, command 3, command 3, command 3, and command 3. 10 commands, it could be very difficult to mix it up. 5 commands, most likely you're not, if you know and are paying attention to what you're doing, but just make sure you're configuring the right ones for the right command. Now that we have announcement set up, we're going to do this, replace the files, yes to all, go into the game, restart it, and do /announce server meeting in Discord general voice room in 10 minutes. Be there. Announcement from me. Oh, I didn't type announce. Or one second, let me announce. Announce server meeting in Discord. Why is it doing that? So it's responding in here properly. As you can see, there is a lot I'm still sorting out. This is actually the first bug I have ran into. I am not sure why it's doing that. So let me take a look at this. Oh wait. 5. Okay, so I guess there is a restriction on the amount of characters per message, which I am not sure if I did that restriction. I don't see anything. If you guys do know how to fix this, let me know and I will put up a non-restricted version. But it does appear that you cannot do above so many characters. And then actually there is one more thing I do want to look at and see if I can get fixed right now. I will fix this before I put it up, as I am noticing this. Let's see if I can find this. If I wait, was that the issue that I just noticed? Or did I? Okay, I did that. So let me check this really quick. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, there's something I just noticed now. Okay, we're gonna have to do this then. Going back to other scripts to take a look. Okay, so gonna go into this and toss in that, and then see if this fixes it. If it does, I will put this out immediately, or once I get the script out. One thing I do notice is it is displaying something not proper in Discord. This is displaying a 1 instead of my name. Why is it saying generated by 1? Oh, Oh, I see an issue. I think I did fix it, and I have... Wait, no. Reporter, and the reporter source, these are looking for the source as well. What is... Oh, so down here, source name, these should be able to just be name. Sorry for dragging this video on for so long. I'm just trying to get this working. I didn't notice this, unfortunately. I'm not sure why it's doing this, because I just tried it with the other one and it seemed to work fine. I will get this fixed before I put this out, just so you guys know. So that actually broke announcement. Alright, I'll get this fixed, and no need to worry. I will... Hopefully you understand how to use this script. When the script comes out, that will be working. I assure you that. Sorry about that, guys, and I gotta go. See you. Hope this helped.